Hello everyone, and welcome to your first economics lesson. We're going to embark on a very interesting ride into the world of economics. You will learn a lot about people, value, money, businesses, and also the government. In fact, you will come to love economics the way that I do. Now, in this lesson, we will learn what economics means and why people actually study economics. So let's get started. Have you ever had a particular amount of money, but also had so much you wanted to buy that the money wasn't enough to get what you wanted? Or have you ever been to the supermarket and had so much you desired to buy, but you were limited by the amount of money you had? Well, if yes, do not worry, it happens to all of us. So, you see, we're all limited by the money we have, even though our needs are limitless. Economics helps us to understand how we can use the little we have to make the most of what we do need. The little we have is generally known as scarce resources. Now, let's take an example of someone who has 5,000 naira. Studying economics would help this individual to know how best or how better to use the money to meet his needs. Just as we are limited from getting all that we desire by what we have or our resources, businesses and governments are also limited by the scarce resources as they intend to achieve their goals. To break it down even further, economics studies how 1. Individuals use their scarce resources in maximizing their satisfaction. 2. Businesses use their scarce resources to maximize profits. And 3. The government uses their scarce resources to provide social welfare. Now, I will describe to you why we study economics. So, let's move on. When we study economics, we learn how to use the little we have to get the most of what we want. When we study economics, we will be able to know how businesses can use the little resources they have to make profits. When we study economics, we will be able to know how the government can use their scarce resources to provide social welfare for the majority of the people. In fact, economics helps the government to understand how to eradicate poverty. Economics is also studied in order to understand the various ways in which the government can reduce the rate of unemployment. Do you want to know why prices are high in the markets and what can be done to reduce prices? If yes, then you have to study economics. So, economics also helps us understand why some countries are more developed than other countries and why some other countries are poor and why others are rich. Now, after studying economics, I'm sure you're wondering, what can we do with all that knowledge? Stick with me. When you study economics, you can be an advisor or a consultant for the government or private organizations. You can also be an investment manager. You could work in universities, you could work in manufacturing and service industries, and a whole lot more. Now, I urge you, stick with me and enjoy the fun-filled economics ride. Bye, everyone.